you never really shoot in order, in consecutive, what's the word? Oh, he's just gone. So you usually shoot all out sequence, and it's really confusing. Consecutive. Okay, that's what I said. So thank you.
And I want to ask you guys, Armie, I'll come to you first. Who was a better kiss, Lily or Timothee Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name?
Definitely do not answer that question.
You know, funny enough, Kristen Scott Thomas.
For me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Lily, lovely to reunite, and Armie, lovely to meet you. Can I just say how much I absolutely adored this film? Oh, yeah. I absolutely loved it.
It's fine, man. You can say whatever you want.
But we're thrilled. We're thrilled. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, right. That's the appropriate response. Thank you.
And I love the dog in the background, by the way. Is it a he or she?
Oh, it's stuffed. He's not real.
Amazing. Right, so I want to start with you, Lily. Your character, especially on the beach in Monte Carlo, was saying about bottling a memory like a scent when you open it whenever you want and live the moment again and again. I want to ask you, what moment would you relive and bottle up like a scent from this movie?
From this movie in particular? Oh, actually, it's easy. We shot the first part of the movie in 2.5 weeks in the south of France, and it was totally magical. I mean, honest and amazing, because it was, you never really shoot in order, in consecutive, what's the word? Oh, he's just gone. So you usually shoot all out sequence, and it's really confusing. Consecutive. Okay, that's what I said. So thank you. So for this we shot the beginning. We met each other, and we were in this beautiful place, and we were by the beach, and it was heaven, and we could drink rosé every evening, and it was really, really wonderful.
And Armie, I know a lot of your characters have a lot of depth to them, but especially for the first half of this movie, you played a character which was actually quite emotionally unavailable, and was that a weird sort of experience for you?
You know, it was just sort of like part and parcel with the time and sort of the people. You know, the sort of like aristocracy. Then it was all about sort of like stiff upper lip, not showing your emotion. Like, you know, I mean, one thing that I really had to focus on with Maxim is, you know, I'm very fidgety and I move, and you know, I have a lot of energy, and I just had to, you know, these kinds of people didn't put their hands in their pocket because they didn't feel they needed to. They were strong enough, and they had, you know, the respect that they could just stand completely still, which is really tough for me. So that was like something to work on, and something fun, and really trying to play a character where there is something going on, and then covering that is like a fun challenge.
And as an American, what do you think of that stiff upper lip approach?
I mean, it's not my approach, but I definitely see the value in it. I could probably use more of that in my life, to be perfectly honest.
And I want to ask you guys, Armie, I'll come to you first. Who was a better kiss, Lily or Timothee Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name?
Definitely do not answer that question.
You know, funny enough, Kristen Scott Thomas.
For me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I mean, Lily, I was going to ask you to. I was going to say who's better, Armie or Richard Madden, but I think we got the answer to that.
Kristen Scott Thomas.
Kristen Scott Thomas, absolutely fine. And also, one thing that your character said, Lily, when she was arguing with Mrs. Van Hopper, she was so defiant in kind of her approach to almost proving her wrong. She's like, I don't believe in ghosts. Do you think that kind of do you think we need more of that defiant attitude, especially in these times?
Yeah, I think a bit of defiance and strength and will is very important to sort of persevere and, you know, plow on in these difficult times, you know, as long as it's not blind ignorance or, you know, defiance without sort of the knowledge or without substance. But I think right now we do have to sort of keep calm and carry on and hone into that sort of spirit of optimism and pull together and be sensible, which is hard at times, and, you know, stay in, wear our masks, be good. So yeah, I do though. Yeah, I do. And I do believe in ghosts though.
Oh, I mean, that's good to hear. And Armie, kind of from your perspective as well, obviously being an actor is a worrying time at the moment, but is there any added satisfaction seeing your movie being released in the middle of a pandemic?
No, no, not really. I mean, look, everybody's locked at home and they need content to devour because everybody's bored and restless, and everybody, we're not bored, but everybody's stressed. And this is all just a very interesting and unique time. That being said, I do wish that our movie was coming out and being seen as it was intended to, you know, in theaters and stuff like that, because I think that's the best way to sort of consume this media. I'm glad that we did make something like this. I mean, if for no other reason than to just be selfish and say, I can look back at this and remember what it was like pre-pandemic, and remember what it was like driving around in the south of France with Lily and Ben and everybody, and driving around in an old Bentley and having a great time and shooting on beaches. Like, you know, it was a great experience. And I think that will feel good for people. I think it will feel kind of cathartic for people to see it. And I think people will also miss it, that sort of opportunity to be able to do that.